Alright, man, here we go, yo. Here we go, yo.
Say what?
Say what? What's the scenario? Halloween edition, baby. But I ain't got no Halloween questions. So, here we go. This one I got from Twitter. Literally, the whole thing.
Same name?
No. But it is kind of long-winded, so bear with me. Listen closely. Here we go. John and Kayla are married.
Yep.
Kayla has suspicions of John creeping around. She asks to see his phone, and one day he just drops it and it breaks, quote unquote. Kayla demands that he takes it to the Apple store. So it's split in half, right? So they give it to the Apple employee. He opens it up, because it's split in half. He opens it up to $100 and a note from John asking the employee to just say that the phone is unfixable. Kayla comes to pick the phone up later on, a couple days later, and the employee shows her the note and the money and says he wants nothing to do with it. So Kayla says, you can keep that 100 and I'll give you an extra 100 on top of that to fix the phone. And he does it and he accepts the money. So my question is, who's the bigger fuck nigga? John or the employee?
The employee. Stay out of other
In
folks' business.
that scenario, is John.
Okay.
The way on Twitter, the dude, the employer recorded it and put it on social media. That he just
He was
saw
the
it.
bigger fuck nigga for the put it on social
Social
media.
media recording it. Like, what do you? That you be an extra. He saw it and he gave it back to the person who gave it to him. He said, "Hey, this is your phone. I got nothing to do with this." What are you supposed to do? Accept the money? Then either way, you picking a side. That side is saying, "I'm not here. I'm just giving you the phone back." This is what I found.
Okay, so this is why I think that the employee is the fuck nigga.
No,
Because if you ain't gonna be, if you don't want to be nothing a part of it,
fix the phone. Give it back.
no, then just give her the broken phone and say, hey. Either you say it's unfixable, or either you say, look, this is the. Even if he does give the note back to her, and say, I don't want nothing to do with it. Y'all take that somewhere else.
That's what he said he did.
No, he took the money from her and fixed it. That's what he said in his video. In his video on Twitter, he took it.
Oh, after she gave $100.
She said, "I'll give you extra 200."
Oh,
And he said, "Okay." And he said, "All right, I'll take it."
Oh no, he'll fuck nigga then. Because in that case, he'll fuck nigga because $200 will make you flip, not 100.
Facts.
Hey, in my opinion, he a fuck nigga. As soon as he read that shit, if he ain't want no parts of it, hey bud,
He could have.
take your phone back.
Yeah.
I ain't.
John, you could have been a little bit smarter and put your number down and be like, "Yo, call me if you don't want to handle this."
He had his phone.
Call me. He got a number that he can call, correct?
I don't. He break my phone.
I
He gonna call my girl.
Look, call
I ain't
my
got
work.
no number, nigga.
Call my cousin. You know what I'm saying?
DM me.
Yo, my cousin lives down the street.
Why the hell she picking up
He
the
a
phone
fuck
anyway?
nigga. He a fuck.
He's stupid for not going back with.
Listen, don't get me
He
wrong,
was
John.
trying
You a
to put it
fuck
in her
nigga because
head.
you went to the extreme.
You thought you was smart.
Yes.
You put the note in. Peace of mind.
Yeah,
Oh,
John, you a fuck nigga. You went to the extreme. I get it. You are a fuck
break that
nigga.
shit.
But at
And
the
then
same
step on it and try to pick it up. Make sure that shit's done.
yeah,
And I'm picking up my own.
So if y'all the employer, what would y'all do in that situation?
if I'm the employer,
Yeah, you read a note.
Oh,
I'll read the
I'm
note.
fixing the. I'm looking at the phone. I'm taking this 100.
Yeah,
I'm like, I tried everything I
No.
could, but that shit just
I
worked.
probably would have said it's unfixable. I had great reasons to tell you that it's unfixable. Let's say that that's not whatever. I'm also gonna tell you like, hey, look, even if I do tell and be like, no, I'm lying to y'all. I'm not gonna tell. Fuck it.
I'm not
Take
taking
the money.
Yeah, I'm taking the money.
It's not fixable.
It's
Hey,
unfixable.
he could have gave. I ain't gonna lie to you. He gave me a $20 bill. Hey, bro, this.
I'm not
is
even telling that, bro.
I'm not telling. Matter of fact, he was just me.
It just didn't-
So you gonna take the note?
I'll just take the note.
Especially if she come, and then when she come in, and not him. Like if he was to come in, then I would talk to him about that. But if she comes in,
Yeah, it's unfixable.
I'm be like, listen, man.
You go somewhere else and go
Nah,
fix
and say,
Even if she be like, give me the phone back, I'm be like, here you
Here you
go.
go.
I'm gonna say I fixed it, right? I'm gonna say, and I see her coming. Hold on 1 second. I think I forgot that. I'm going to the back. I'm taking the memory. I'm stripping everything.
Nah, you doing too much now.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm not
you
going
want
for
$100?
No. it's
Yeah,
just-
100 ain't enough.
I'm not about to mess up a happy home here.
That's not my home.
That's not my home.
That's not my home.
I'm not finna try to protect that.
It's not my home, Holmes.
I don't know that nigga.
I'm not trying to protect that
I
nigga.
don't know
Yeah,
that nigga,
listen,
but black
I'm
men
getting
don't
100. I'm
cheat.
getting the fuck out of here.
Black
bro.
men don't cheat, and I feel like it's something on that phone.
Either I'm gonna take the money
I'll
and
take
just give her the broken phone back,
I'll take
or just give everything back and be like, ma'am, I can't fix this here.
Oh, text that nigga, yo, more power to you, my brother. I gave it to him. I didn't tell him nothing. Blah blah blah. Blah. So anyway, moving along. Tasha and Dylan. They're 1 year in.
What's up, Dylan?
This is their best relationship
Dylan.
ever. There are no complaints.
Not one.
Okay.
One day, Tasha goes through Dylan's phone just because she
Is
feels
this
like
the phone
things
episode?
are going
Too
too
good.
good. You
That's
know how that
unrealistic.
goes.
Oh man.
She finds.
All of us done been through that, right?
I don't got nothing to say. So she goes through the phone and she finds a whole folder of pictures of Dylan and his ex-girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
He forgot it was there.
They're intimate pics, but nothing sexual. Just personal pictures, right?
Mm-hmm.
She feels away.
Is there a date on the picture?
Should she confront the pics? Or is she more wrong for just snooping and it's not that big of a deal?
She's 1,000% wrong,
Mhm.
and it's not that big of a deal.
Okay, my thing is there a date on these pictures? Because if there's
I
no,
don't have these hypothetical answers for you, bro.
I'm just saying like
He be acting like I was
it's an
in this
iPhone.
situation.
It's 9 times out of 10 it's an iPhone. It'll have a date on the picture.
In your mind, you was like, this nigga, it's too good to be true. I'm gonna go on your phone and I found pictures of you and your ex in a folder that's
was
not
looking
even
for something.
sexual. And
You was looking
now
for
you
some
feel some shit.
Nah, you got-
you go to my phone, you gonna
We
find
was at
something.
Club Drive Park.
You gotta hold that down. Because now you look stupid for going through his phone and
And that's all you
was some
found?
old
Some old
shit.
pictures? Yeah, I forgot
Like,
to
oh.
look at pictures.
Yeah.
I be like, hey,
She's
I,
100%
and I
wrong.
tell her, 9 times out of 10, I be like, oh, well, these same pictures is on Facebook if you go back far enough. I just ain't delete that Facebook.
I can delete the folder.
Pretty
I
much
don't
you just proved to me that you a nose ass bitch.
It ain't good no more, bitch.
You a nosy ass female.
And I bet you feel stupid. You
Nah,
feel
she-
real
And
stupid
she's
right
smart,
now.
she gotta hold that down.
You gotta take that one to the
Even if she feels that way, she gotta hold it down because she ain't got no
Yeah.
leverage.
Like nothing you saying makes
Look.
sense.
That ain't no big joke.
Go ahead, Dylan. Showed you how to hide them photos.
We got two more fellas. Alright. Britt and Dane. Those are new names, y'all. Cause I know y'all like to be like, where are you getting these names from? This is every episode. Britt and Dane. Hey, and you know what? Time out.
This nigga, wow.
I need to talk to Chris because I was thinking about making because the next episode is, what episode is this? 19?
19.
I'm thinking about making like a best of 20 episode video. So we gonna work on that. But Britt and Dane, they've been married for 4 years, right?
Yeah. So,
They have their issue just like any other couple. One day Britt receives a text from Dane saying, hey, I filed for divorce. It's not working out.
it's over.
I haven't been happy for a while. I texted you because I don't want to change my mind. Is he trash for the approach or do you respect it?
That's trash.
No, it's not.
That's
Because he
trash.
put a reason behind it. Because he know if he said it to her face,
This motherfucking trash.
nah. Because if he said it to
Oh.
her face, he know he cares for her as a person. And if he sees her hurt,
Not enough.
no, if he sees her hurt, it's more so like, all right, I'm just gonna stick with this a little bit longer. Even though he know this shit, he's done. He's not happy anymore. But to me, it's like, hey, now if you just text somebody, you don't give them a reason why you're sending the text. That's some bullshit. But he gave a reason why. He's like, shit, I know if I say anything, if I say this to your face, I'm gonna change my mind, and I really don't want to change my mind because I'm done.
Bruh,
That's the point.
you don't ever break up with somebody through text, bro.
Shit.
Especially if you got 4 years in.
Shit.
Y'all some savages. Okay, man. I see why y'all voted for Megan Stallion.
If any of my old work watch this, they know.
That shit wild, bro.
Okay,
So
so
you care about, you're not doing that.
I can express my words more in a text than I
well,
can
fuck
in
that.
person.
Be a man. This is where last week's episode come down is men or women more braver than men.
Yes.
In that situation, nigga, be a fucking man. You married this woman. I think that's what you're not realizing. You married this woman. Y'all have been together for 4 years.
Vows and shit, bro.
Listen, I'm not married. He said 2 episodes ago, right? I have a child out of wedlock. I'm not married. I wish the fuck I would. Me and my girl have been together almost 7 years. In April this year, it'd be 7 years. I wish the fuck I would or she would break up together through a text message. First of all,
What if y'all argue?
I
don't give a fuck.
What if y'all
I
argue
got-
all night?
I got an
Every
amendment.
conversation y'all could
I
have
have an
said.
amendment. The reason why y'all getting a divorce because y'all argue too much. It get violent. It get physical to the point where this is the most. Might be that's the only scenario I can say where it's not because I'm changing the scenario. It's not because you might change
A
my
text
mind.
though? A text though? You
Which one, a letter?
Let's meet at a public place.
No.
Let's face it.
Sometimes the communication may be better through a text.
No.
Cause he made that.
No,
Alright, so say,
I ain't
you know
with
how you talk.
I'm just
over
telling you. I'm listen. You ain't gotta agree with
You
me.
doing it now. You know how you talk over me all the time. Maybe he can't get his words out. And the only way
You're
you don't
not,
get,
you're not my girl.
But you're still talking over me. So I can't get my words out.
Nigga.
And the only way I can get this
Nigga.
shit through is I gotta text you.
I gotta text you this.
That's not even
I gotta
that's
text
not
you
even
to get
that.
my
That's not even that.
words.
What I'm saying is,
Read my text.
first of all, time out.
I didn't cut your ass.
No. We can say that.
But
Hey, y'all been watching the last couple episodes? Y'all
You got better.
and who? Both of y'all been talking over me.
Hey man,
I've been
going
talking-
timestamps, nigga.
we've been
Both of y'all been talking over your boy.
we've been talking with you.
Who's talking
No.
with you? There's a difference between talking with you.
All right, cool. Especially you. Remember that. I'm gonna send y'all this record. Cause you,
Oh, we keeping the receipts, nigga.
we can.
We keeping receipts.
Anyway,
I don't need.
so let's get back to that.
Alright.
Anyway, what I'm gonna say is,
Wait,
I don't have an
what's the
issue.
scenario?
I don't have an issue with.
Text them out.
I don't have an issue with that situation. My whole thing is just like, if we've been together this long, okay, me and my girl been together for 6.5, 7 years, around the same time you and your girl been, right?
Same time.
Listen, we can sit down and have a conversation. Now, if our relationship is toxic, cool. A text message though. That's what.
What other an email? What do you if you
We can talk.
Phone?
FaceTime.
Nah.
Phone call. A text message is kind of like to me like the lowest point. Like you kind of just.
So a divorce
It's
is-
cowardly. It's cowardly. Listen, I get it. I get it. If that's what you got.
If y'all verbally abusive, physically abusive, I'm just trying to speak my piece without being interrupted. Here.
Well, you know what? Yes, I agree with that. If it's like, yo, we putting hands on each other.
Every time I talk about this is for me. This is expressing my thoughts.
Yeah, but I just think that the cowardly situation is that, like, in the most cowardly situation.
And can I be honest with you?
Yeah, and at the same time, you know, it is what it is. What can you do about it? You know what I mean? Maybe you don't give a fuck about my feelings. I get that. 100%.
Yeah, I do feel like that. If you care about somebody, you can.
But that's my whole thing. Like, if I've been together with this person this long and I actually for real care about them, it's no way that I'm. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And me, when I was younger, I wouldn't mind. I've never had it, but if somebody was to break up with me over text or call, FaceTime, I didn't have no problem with it.
Been broken up over a note.
I mean, to be honest with you, I ain't have a problem with it.
Nah, that shit hurt.
It hurt you?
Yeah, that shit hurt.
Hey, well, how'd it happen?
You know, she was sitting right next to me, gave me a note.
She was sitting next to me. Oh, this is high school.
This is high school, bro.
Is it Burmore? What grade?
Let's do details.
Say
Tell me how
name,
you
man.
felt. Tell me how you
Come on,
felt.
tell her name.
Bro.
Tell me how you felt.
That shit hurt, bro. Cause it
Hurt
was
your
like,
feelings?
yeah, man.
How old were you?
15? 15?
Oh,
I read that note like, oh Lord.
Did you cry?
Hell no, I'm okay. Cry in the car. Cheese. Nah, I ain't crying. But
Nah, but honestly, I feel like yeah, you shouldn't do that, especially in a marriage and y'all been married for 4 years.
Yeah, I think that's the most.
But my thing is,
marriage?
sometimes
A marriage.
a
4 years.
man, I feel like sometimes a man can get all his thoughts and words together in the text, and then meet up with. But I still want to meet up with you to hear your side. But I just had to get this out first.
So let me ask you this. You can get your thoughts together and everything. So why even?
Because you
So
can't.
why even tell her before that?
Because like you said, I don't want you to change my mind. Sometimes when you're looking at somebody and you have
Okay.
that much love and compassion
So
for
let me
them,
ask you this. Does that go back to the question we had last week, where I asked Courtney, who's scarier? Who's more brave, women or men? So are you being a coward? That's cowardly.
No, because I'm caring more about your feelings. If I see you about to drop a tear, like I feel like as a man, I'm not trying to hurt you. Even
But
though
you ready to be out of this relationship, right?
at least let me get everything out in the text and then say, that's what I'm saying. Let me get everything out and say, let's meet up. Because I know you got more to say, but I had to get my point
So
out
my question.
on this. I don't think that's how you should do it, but if
Hold that
To
thought.
the scenario.
Hold that thought. Is the scenario saying I'm gonna meet you after the sex or no?
No.
Then if he's not
The
meeting after
scenario
the sex, you
is
still feel the same
basically
way?
y'all have been.
No, I said that's not the
Everything you said is still true. This is the best way I can get myself.
You've been
together.
married for 4 years,
Yeah.
and he said,
I don't wanna talk to you after this.
it's
It's
not
over.
working out. I want a divorce. I
That's a
haven't
little
been
different.
happy
It's
for a
over here.
while.
It doesn't say-
That sounds like a coward to me. That sounds like a coward. I'm not gonna lie. I hate being on Courtney's side because you know she's gonna come and run them spades and talk her shit. But at the same time, excuse me, she's right. That's a cowardly act. That's cowardly.
I see how you could think that.
I'm just saying that's a cowardly act. If you come out and say, I didn't want to talk, I knew you was going to change my mind. I've done that before. So let me not act like I'm perfect. I'm not. I've done that. You know what relationship I'm talking about. Where I literally said,
But you wouldn't have got your words
I've
out.
done everything I could. Not even everything I could, but I literally told her like, yo, I thought you was going to like start crying and shit. I tried to end the relationship. It ain't work. I look at myself now as a 30-year-old man. I look at that situation and I'm like, that was a coward type of way of going out about it.
Everybody I ever broke up with through
I
text,
should have just had
I
the
meant
nuts.
that shit. And
I should have
would
just
never
had
get
the
to
nuts
face.
to be like, I should have just had the nuts to be like, hey, look, it's over with. This just is what it is.
What's wrong with the text? Nigga, that's why they invented that shit.
Hey, man.
I'm standing by that shit. I don't
That's
give a
what's
fuck.
up, bro. Hey, man.
At 30, no, nigga. With me being no, I would never. That's not the way to get out of a marriage, nigga. That sounds like
You've been married for 4 years. That's how you getting out of it? That's the question. You've been married for 4
no.
years.
What I'm saying is, I don't agree with being married at 4 years that he should have did it. But from the way you worded the question, he was like, oh, and I didn't want you to change my mind. That changed my whole
You
perspective.
think in
of the
4
whole
years, in 4 years, you deserve to be like, well, my mind changed. In 4 years,
You know how many
I
conversations
feel like in 4
they
years,
had
if
in
you,
those
I
4
feel like
years?
in 4 years, if you knew that this is what you really want, like you saying you is, then nigga, you shouldn't change your mind. Whatever. We'll get on to the next question. This is the last question, y'all. Let me break this down. Jasmine and Tim, right? They're a couple. Jasmine and Tim, right?
Yeah.
Tim has a baby mama. Her name is Sierra. So we good, right? Y'all get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sierra's a baby mom. So one day Jasmine contacts Sierra to ask if she can take her and Tim's daughter, she has braids, take the braids out. And if she can wash them and put them in a ponytail because they're taking family photos. Like let's say it's Thanksgiving or Christmas, whatever it may be. Right? Jazz is the girlfriend. Sierra says not to do it. Very feisty tone. You could tell like there's an underlying issue. She tells her, not to do it. Jasmine responds by saying that Tim said it was okay to take the braids out. You know what I'm saying? I was just being respectful. I'm still gonna take them shits out. Sierra says, yo, I'm on the way to get my daughter. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna beat your ass. This was going on, blah, blah, blah. In conclusion, who's more wrong? Jasmine, Sierra, or Tim?
That's complicated.
Honestly, I missed the key part of this shit.
What's the key you looking for?
The key part is, alright, first off, were these braids just done?
No, my bad. This is Twitter inspired. So the braids are the hair is falling out the braids. Like literally, they're that old. Like it's literally loose and they're falling
Okay,
out.
so the baby mama tripping. Because, and let me tell you why. It sounds like they have a pretty good relationship for the fact that she has the new girlfriend or whoever's number, right? For them to even talk. If you done sent my child over here this weekend and the braids is falling out, that means a week or 2 weeks ago, them braids already was looking bad. So if I choose to take them braids out my man's daughter's hair and put it in a ponytail, it's not because I'm trying to change the image, it's because you're not taking care of the hair. So let me just go ahead and so the child doesn't have to suffer and run around with some crazy looking braids.
Did you tell her that you plan on taking
Why
pictures?
do you
Did
have?
you tell her that you plan on taking pictures?
You always say I change the scenario. So do I need?
I'm asking.
I feel like
that's a good question to ask.
okay. The answer to both is if you told her and she didn't do it, you're not wrong for doing it. If you forgot to tell her, you're not wrong for doing it. Because at the end of the day, the child's hair need to come out. Now you're gonna take a chance of damaging the child's hair.
Is it damaging or is it that
The braids are slipping
okay? So
out.
you said okay. So the question was like, does the basically like do this is for pictures that they're trying to take family pictures.
Yeah.
It sounds to me because the way she asked the question that she wasn't aware of these family pictures until now.
So is the issue the hair or the family picture?
No, the issue wasn't the family picture. It was like if you would have told me, I would have.
I didn't hear that from the scenario.
You didn't hear that?
She didn't say if you would have told me. She said, "Hey."
She said this is for. She
family
said
pictures.
for
She
family
said,
pictures. She said I want to take her hair out,
yeah. Then what did
take her braids out, wash it,
what did
style
Sierra
it,
say?
take her stuff. She said no, don't touch my daughter's hair.
So she didn't say, "Damn, I wish you would have told me." She said, only thing she told Jasmine, don't touch my
Because
daughter's hair.
okay, so
We don't know why.
I'm just saying that I'm not saying this is
For sure, I'm saying.
I'm saying it's the point. She could be looking at it like nobody told me about family pictures, right? Because if it was family pictures, I might have washed her hair.
Or you
And
might
it
not
is.
have because you hating on the new.
You might not,
Yeah.
but then you take it from there. So what I'm saying is, I say that to say this. First of all, I would say that it's Tim's fault.
Yes, it is.
It's 100% Tim's fault.
Tim should have had this situation.
Tim
He
should
should've
have
let her
had
know.
this. He should have had this. He should have told her, "Look, we taking pictures this
First off,
day."
no asking. I'm telling you, we're taking.
No, I'm not.
pictures.
Listen, when I say I'm not, it's not. Yeah, you're right. It's not. I'm not even asking. I'm just saying a courtesy should have been told. Yo, look, Sierra. Let's say that she got custody. Obviously, it sounds like she has custody of the daughter, correct?
Yeah.
She says, "Look, we got we taking family photos. You know what I'm saying? Her braids they look a little old. Do you mind if you know what I'm saying? You do her hair, or
I'll
you know
take
what I'm
care of
saying?
it.
Whatever y'all discuss. I'll take her to get her hair done. Blah 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 for the picture. Anything she says after that, if she disagrees with it, that's on her. You know what I'm saying? He gave her the courtesy. Second of all,
What do you mean? I think she says if Sierra says, "I want to do it a week after, and I don't want y'all touching her hair."
well then that's obviously the issue that you have with her. She's being difficult, correct?
Well, I get. Go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
I'm saying she's being difficult in that situation.
Yeah, so she's.
He appropriately went about it. He was respectful. Don't have your girl, especially if they don't have a relationship. Sorry, they don't have a rapport. Don't have your girl hit her up and be like, yo, and then you're like, can I style her hair? Can I take her braids out, wash and style her hair? You cannot tell that to a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you tell to a black woman, like, yo, that's how the other girl that's basically fucking your nigga.
So
Your
my
old
question:
nigga.
Who's responsible for the child? Both of them?
Both, but
So who's
as a
responsible
black
for her
man,
hair?
I'm gonna tell you this: you don't decide what's going on with
Then
your girl
the
hair
hair-
unless you've already spoke, or you first of all, or you make the decision. You don't tell your new girl
Then
or whatever,
then-
yo, handle this, hit her up. I'm just telling you, that's not the
Sierra,
right
you know, I
situation.
don't need to hear the rest of it. Sierra got every right. We don't know why. It could be rapport. It could be.
I do
y'all
think
not-
Sierra is correct.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
Yeah.
I feel. Regardless, like she's not tripping.
Unless
Tim
she's like
and-
just
and
been
Jasmine.
completely disrespectful.
It's
I don't
her
know.
choice to do that.
You hit
Apparently.
me up. I told you no. You tell me. Well, he said that he's wrong, and I'll beat your ass, bitch. I ain't mad at it.
I'm touching my daughter's hair.
Don't touch my daughter's hair.
Hey, it's like this. When I got my daughter, if her hair needs to be done, you get her hair done.
It's one thing. It's one thing.
I don't. It's a complicated
but
issue.
see,
because I don't know how that.
Unless she trusts
I don't know how
you,
the
let me
dynamic works between
Let
the.
me
Facts.
finish. What I'm saying is, if that's how I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna say, hey, I'm going to take her to get her hair done. It's not a question. It's just saying, hey, look,
Can that cause
It's
a
a-
problem?
it's about that time she needs her hair done.
Can that cause a problem?
That's giving
But
you
just,
less
wait.
work.
I'm gonna tell you the difference.
Can that cause
I'm
a
a,
problem?
no,
I switched it up.
Yeah, the difference
I'm
you said.
handling
The
it.
difference you said.
I'm
Yeah, you
handling it.
handling it. That's what I'm saying.
I would never.
I'm
said-
using that example of what you saying. What if she had plans to do it the next week and she feels some type of way like
Take it out.
it's a sneaker thing?
Well,
Are you
I'll
trying
pay
to one
for
up
it.
me?
I'll pay for it.
No, if I have her, I'm saying.
No, I like to. I like to do my child's hair. That's me and
That's
my
fine.
daughter's
That's
me
fine.
time. That's
Well,
our-
then you
that's
better
our
take
bonding
it out.
time.
Take it
and
out.
we plan to do it the next week.
Well,
Take it out.
You
I don't
and
care.
your family
I don't care.
pictures got.
You know what
nothing
you
to
can
do
also
with me.
do? You know what you can also do?
Take it out and look at it.
Postpone them pictures then.
What?
There has to be some kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Is there?
It has to be. It's called co-parenting for
No,
a
my
reason.
thing is like this.
Okay.
Say I want her hair done a certain way for a picture. It gets done. Now if I get her back the next week and it don't look like that, I'm not mad. I didn't pay for that. I got
I'm
what
just
I needed
okay,
to
so
accomplish.
look,
I don't
that
care.
could be what it is, right? But at the same time, you gotta be ready
But
for the backlash.
But look, in this situation, he has to be the
He should have
communicator.
handled it.
There should never be a situation where
I'm not gonna say.
they're doing hair is a big thing. Hair
Yes.
decisions.
Unless they cool.
That's me.
They obviously
That's
ain't.
me.
They obviously ain't.
Maybe she felt some way with the picture. You don't know. We don't
Listen,
know.
listen, the first cuss out might be to the girlfriend because if
That's warranted of a cuss out.
yes, it is. Because if I told you to hit, if I told you to hit her up, and she says no, that should be the end of it.
Where in the scenario is not that?
That's the conversation that we had. Like I'm telling you, yo, look. She says no.
You
It's
said
alright.
she said no kind of rudely.
It don't matter.
So I'm
Let
saying.
it go. Let it go. Let it go.
So I'm
I'm
saying
telling you. Listen.
she's
I'm
not
like-
wrong for hitting her up then.
You're wrong. Okay, so if she
We're-
answered,
we-
let me say this. Let me say this. She answered it rude, right? I get that. That don't mean you still tell her, well, I'm doing your hair anyway. I'm
That's
doing
what.
her
That's
hair
what.
anyway. That's
Jasmine
why you
said.
went out of bounds.
That's what Jasmine said.
Yes.
Yeah, she tried.
I'm doing her hair anyway because he said it was cool.
Yeah, that's
Where I'm
that's
saying
fucked
this is
up.
wrong.
No,
Yeah.
The conversation should have never happened.
it should have never happened. That was his job. They should have communicated that
me-
prior.
Me, and if
Facts.
that's my child's mother,
That's
I
messy.
do the communication.
Yes, y'all should have did the communication. That's what I'm saying. Like
It should
that
never
was.
be.
It should have never even been.
I mean, I'm not in that situation, but I also feel like eventually, like she might be living or spending time in her house. That she's raising her too.
Well, you know
It's
what?
not- she's-
Maybe y'all need to have a conversation.
There's certain.
And she tried.
Y'all, no.
There's
In
certain
person.
conversations
Y'all should have
that need
sat
to
down, had a conversation first, and maybe y'all should get on the same page. Look, I love your daughter. I would never do nothing wrong with your daughter. Some people just need that comfort. You feel me?
Alright.
That's a fact. Am I wrong? Some people need that comfort. It is what it is. Sometimes you might need to know the new nigga that's gonna be in front of your daughter. It might ain't been out that. It might have been like, yo,
Been there.
this the first time I ever talking to this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like you done sent, like now she text me telling me, can I take out my daughter's hair? You don't know her. You feel me? Like it's a certain way you go about things, bro. That's just really what it is. I'm just being honest, bro.
That's a complicated issue. I feel like.
It's complicated, but it ain't that complicated. That's how I look at it.
I definitely feel like Jasmine is wrong for saying I'm gonna do it anyways. Once the mama
I
tell you,
feel like she cut it out.
once
right
the
there.
once the
100%
mama said
wrong.
no, that should have been ended. I agree with that.
Facts.